Question 11. Adding 42 to a given positive number gives the same result as squaring the number. Find the number. Solution. Let the positive number be m. From the first statement, you add 42 to m, that is m plus 42, and the result is the same as squaring m, that is m squared. We have a quadratic equation. For us to solve, any of the sides needs to be 0. So let's transfer m plus 42 to the right hand side, so that you have m squared minus m minus 42 equal to 0. To factorize, look for two factors of 42 whose sum is minus 1, the coefficient of m, and the product is minus 42. Such factors are minus 7 plus 6. So you express the factors in terms of m and replace the middle term with them in this manner. The purpose is to have 4 terms so that you factorize by grouping. The first 2 terms, take the first group. The last 2 terms, take the second group. From the first group, you factor out m, and you are left with m minus 7. From the second group, you factor out 6, and you have plus 6 bracket open, m minus 7 bracket close equal to 0. At this point, m minus 7 is common. If you take it out, you are left with m plus 6 that will form the second bracket. Here you equate each term to 0, that is m minus 7 equal to 0, or m plus 6 equal to 0. If you transfer the respective constant terms, you have m equal to 7 or minus 6. Since the number is positive, it must be 7. So C is the correct option. Question 12. Ada draws the graphs of y equal to s squared minus s minus 2 and y equal to 2s minus 1 on the same axis. Which of these equations is she solving? Solution. The equation she solved is the point of intersection of the curve and the line, that is s squared minus s minus 2 equal to 2s minus 1. So you transfer 2s minus 1 to the left hand side, and you have s squared minus s minus 2s minus 2. So after minus s, if you transfer this plus 2s, you have minus 2s. Then followed by minus 2, you transfer minus 1, you have plus 1 equal to 0. If you add the like terms, you have s squared minus 3s minus 1 equal to 0 as the equation that she solved. So B is the correct option. Question 13. The volume of a cone of height 3 cm is 38 whole number 1/2 cube centimeters. Find the radius of its base. Volume of a cone is equal to 1/3 pi r squared h. The volume is given as a mixed fraction. If you convert it to improper fraction, you have 77/2 equal to 1/3 times the value of pi, 22/7 times r squared times 3. If you reduce, these 3 can cancel 3, you are left with this. So to clear the fractions, you simply cross multiply and you have it in this form. To get r squared first, divide both sides by 2 times 22. So you have r squared equal to this, and when you divide, you have 12.25. To get r, take the square root of both sides. So r is equal to square root of 12.25, and that is 3.5 centimeters. B is the correct option. Question 14. A sector of a circle with radius 6 cm subtends an angle of 60 degrees at the center. Calculate its perimeter in terms of pi. That is, pi should be included in your final answer. Perimeter of a sector is obtained using 2 times radius plus length of arc formula. So radius is 6, so you have 2 times 6 plus the angle subtended is 60 degrees over 360 degrees times 2 pi. Now you don't replace pi because pi should be in the answer. So 2 pi times 6. 2 times 6, you have 12. If you reduce this term, you have 1/6 times 2 pi times 6. So 6 cancel 6. You are left with 12 plus 2 pi. If you factor out 2, you have 2 bracket open 6 plus pi, which can be expressed as 2 bracket open pi plus 6. Addition is commutative, and as such, 6 plus pi is the same as pi plus 6. So A is the correct option. Question 15. The dimension of a rectangular tank are 2 meters by 7 meters by 11 meters. If its volume is equal to that of a tank that looks like a cylinder of height 4 cm, calculate the base radius of that tank that looks like a cylinder. Solution. The given dimensions indicate that the rectangular tank is a cuboid. So let's get the volume of a cuboid. You equate to the volume of a cylinder, then you can get the height of the cylinder. So for the rectangular tank, the volume is length times the breadth times the height, and that is 11 times 7 times 2, and that is 154 cube centimeters. The volume of the tank that is rectangular is equal to volume of the tank that looks like a cylinder. So you have 154 equal to pi r squared h. So you replace pi and h with their respective values. You have it in this form. To clear fraction, multiply through by 7. You have this result. To get r squared, divide both sides by 22 times 4. You have r squared equal to this. If you divide, you have 12.25. 5. To get arrow, take the root of both sides. So arrow is equal to square root of 12.25, and that is 3.5. 3.5 is not in the option yet. What we have there is either whole numbers or mixed fractions. So let's express 3.5 as a common fraction. You have 35 over 10. If you reduce by 5, you have 7 over 2. If you convert to a mixed fraction, you have 3 whole number 1 over 2. So C is the correct option. Question 16. In the diagram, O is the center of the circle. If PQ is parallel ROS and angle ONS is equal to 140 degrees, find the size of angle POM. That is this angle. You get this angle. From the given information, angle POM is equal to angle OMN. That is alternate angles. But before that, you need to get this angle from 140 degrees. Now OM and ON are radii. That means the base angles are equal. Solution. So let's get ONM first, because it is equal to OMN. So angle ONM plus angle ONS is equal to 180 degrees. Sum of angles on a straight line. So angle ONM is equal to 180 degrees minus angle ONS, that is 140 degrees. If you subtract, you have 40 degrees. Now triangle OMN is isosceles triangle because you have equal radii. So the base angles are equal. That is 40 degrees. As I said earlier, angle POM is equal to angle OMN. That is 40 degrees. The reason is that they are alternate angles. So A is the correct option. Question 17. In the diagram, PT arrow is a tangent to the circle center O. If angle TON is 108 degrees, calculate the size of angle PTN. That is the whole of this angle PTN. Now that angle is the sum of PTO and OTN or NTO. But before then, you observe that OT and ON are radii. For that reason, triangle TON is isosceles triangle, and for that the base angles are equal. Now if you add the three angles in the triangle, the sum is 180 degrees. Two of the angles are equal, that is ONT equal to OTN. So if the two angles are equal, you have 2 times one of them equal to 180 minus 108. To get any one, you divide through by 2. So the summary is this step, and that is 36 degrees. Now angle PTO is equal to 90 degrees, radius perpendicular to a tangent, and as such angle PTN is equal to angle PTO plus angle OTN. That is 90 degrees plus 36 degrees, and you have 126 degrees. B is the correct option. Question 18. In the diagram, PQ is parallel ROT, Q arrow is parallel SU, angle PQR is equal to 48 degrees, and angle ROTS equal to S. Find the value of S. We need this angle, and this angle is equal to 48 degrees, alternate angles. Now because QR is parallel SU, it means the sum of the two interior angles is equal to 180 degrees. That is 48 degrees plus S equal to 180 degrees, and S is equal to 180 degrees minus 48 degrees, and that is 132 degrees. So B is the correct option. In the diagram, O is the center of the circle, ROT is a diameter, angle PQT is 33 degrees, and angle TOS is 76 degrees. Use the diagram to answer questions 19 and 20. Question 19. Calculate the value of angle PTR. That is the whole of this angle. We have a triangle there, that is PROT is a triangle. Now this angle PROT is equal to PQR. That is 3 degrees angles in the same segment. RPT is equal to 90 degrees. Because ROT is a diameter, we have this angle as angle in a semicircle, so the value is 90 degrees. So if you add the three angles in that triangle, the sum is 180 degrees. So you have angle PTR equal to 90 degrees plus 3 degrees equal to 180 degrees. If you add it, you have it in this form. If you transfer constant term to one side, you have angle PTR equal to 180 degrees minus 123 degrees, and that is 57 degrees. C is the correct option. Question 20. Find the value of angle PROS. That is this whole angle PROS. We can consider PROTS as a quadrilateral, and we have that the sum of all opposite angles are supplementary, so we need this angle. Already this angle is 57 from question 19. So let's get this angle for us to have the complete angle PTS. In triangle OTS, we can get angle OTS because OT and OS are equal radii. That means triangle OTS is isosceles triangle. So the base angles are equal. If you add the three angles, because the two of them are equal, you have 2 times one of them equal to 180 minus 76 degrees, and divide both sides by 2, you have the summary in this form, and you have 52 degrees. It follows that angle PROS plus angle PTS is equal to 180 degrees. You have the reason. So PROS is equal to PTS has 2 angles, and their sum is 57 degrees plus 52 degrees equal to 180 degrees. So you have angle PROS equal to 109 degrees equal PROS plus 109 degrees equal to 180 degrees. So angle PROS is equal to 180 degrees minus 109 degrees, and that is 71 degrees. B is the correct option. Pittacus Simplified Maths. If you are watching and viewing from YouTube, don't forget to subscribe, like and share PSM videos. If you are viewing and watching from Facebook, follow and like the page for more updates from time to time. Also share PSM videos.